That's the team we're gonna cheer.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. In runnings, here's R.J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
22-yard line.
Shotgun hand off to Harvey. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. On comes Will Lutz and the Broncos field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be from 50. Chargers Stretching down the middle, and they block it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
12, right 80, 11, Thomas.
Right to the air, Burrow. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
12. Gun. Shot.
First down.
Right 80, 11, MT, take. Shot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
11.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
11.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Bombers. Hold on, set. Ready. Right 80.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right, things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Hold on, set. Ready. Right
3rd and long for Nix. He's going to push one deep down the right. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo kicks it off. And the Bengals take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Right 80. Legs high. 12. 11, Tom. 12. Dot.
Burrow to the air now. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Puts everything he has under this one. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's going to line up in the red for this play back at the 8. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 10-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. 12, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12.
Receiver in motion going left.
Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. Ooh, almost to throw the cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Hey, can.
They'll send him over right.
Stop.
On second and 10 now. It's Burrow. Has it downfield, working the left. Big man's showing up the yards. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Burrow on first down. He's got it near the 8. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and
11. Here we go.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals pull out in front for their 13-zip. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McPherson add the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
14. Broncos nothing. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Throwing here, Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Kill, 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 kill.
Air it out on 3rd. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fields this at the 19. That'll be the 1st and more. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11. Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go. 12. Wide 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Okay, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys,
Here we go.
they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
Starting at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, my son.
Get the Harvey here from the pistol. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos need some big yards in a hurry.
Oh, my son. Ready. 180.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Now he starts from the 6. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On one, ready?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Catch made by Chase Brown. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
That's good for a Bengals.
Gun.
First down.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Here we go. Big 13. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Can. Stop. 12, 12, 12.
Tight end going in motion here.
Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
28. Broncos nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Oh, my son. Ready.
Nix with it on 1st. Joe finds his back, Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
Oh, my son. Ready. Pull left. Motion.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Oh, my son. Ready. Let anyone hunt. Joe.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. And you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters. And if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Chased out to his right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punting away. And he's been one of the players of this game.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
6 yards.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Let's get set. 11 empty. Dot.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Cut by the open man. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
11.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's gonna be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12. 11 empty.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Dumps it off to his running back. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Hold my set. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Ready. Hey, kill.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Bengals get to him and take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All set now, 1st and 10.
And the Broncos, 1st down.
Hold my set.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
24 yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Hold my set.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Broncos 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. Good gain out past the 30. Through midfield. 30. The 10. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals continue piling onto this lead.
Broncos 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Kill. Hold my set.
Nicks from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Hold on, set. Kill. Ready. 180. Wait, hunt.
Nicks now to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
On one, ready?
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Here.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
On one, ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Here's Brown again. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals continue piling it on here in the fourth. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hold on, set.
Here's Nicks. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Ready.
Third and long now. It's Stidham. Buys time, rolling right. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He's got Sutton complete. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First and 10, it's Harvey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Shotgun snap now to Stidham. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check go.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. All right, here we go. Second down.
Second and goal at the Bengals' 14-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready.
Working from the gun. Here's Stidham. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging.
I'm one, ready?
Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Still finding room past the 45. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bengals close to beginning the year 4-0. First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with third and long.
Here we go, here we go. That.
They'll run again with Brown. He's not going to get it. He challenged for the sticks, but he's stopped after a gain of about 4, Brock. This is fourth down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what will be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, what began as just a good